Okay. Oh, my folks apparently made me some food and then I just never grabbed. That's great because I just got to it. Ay, ay, ay. So I just learned something interesting while I was eating. Apparently, so there's this whole debacle, right? And I think I touched on this earlier in the stream. The whole credit card, payment processors, the Visas, the MasterCards, they're all targeting Steam right now because of adult content, because of anime games, among other stupid shit, right? And look, while I'm not gonna sit here and say that, it's not it's something that's worth defending ish, so to speak, I do think that it is worth I think that the subject matter itself is a little more questionable because on one hand, right, they just got rid of the most censorious of games, apparently. But that's neither here or there. Like the point is that it's about freedom of speech and freedom of expression, right? My whole 2 cents on it is that I'm not about censorship. I'm not about censorship of any kind, right? I can understand why some people might have a problem with certain things, but I'm not about censoring things because then it's going to open the door to potentially maybe, censoring more things down the line. And I think that's not exactly a great thing to do. We're already doing stupid shit nowadays. God, do you guys remember back in 2016 when fucking virtue signaling moralists were trying to the SJWs were trying to fucking censor history and were outright demanding that we take down certain historical relics and statues among other things back in the day? You guys remember that shit? That's kind of how I feel about this kind of crap too. When it comes to entertainment, when it comes to content, like I think people should be allowed to do whatever the hell they want to do. They should be able to write, they should be able to tell, they should be able to make whatever stories that they want, make whatever content that they please, so long as it's not hurting anybody directly, it should be fine, right? I would even go as far as to say that games like the ones that they banned are not aren't really. I mean, I'm not going to miss them personally, but I don't have a problem with their existence either. What people do in their own time is entirely their prerogative. And I have definitely dabbled in my own fair share of going down a few rabbit holes and engaging in certain contents in my time. It's not something that I too am like innocent or I'm guilty of the same thing basically. But, I'm not going to sit here and pretend, right, that censorship of this type of thing is somehow a good thing. No, because it's bad. And even if you're someone who doesn't mind the censorship of this particular type of content that they claim to want to get rid of and that they have gotten rid of, you know, at the end of the day, this is still really a bad thing because once you give an inch, companies, and especially certain powerful people in charge, tend to take a mile. You give people 1 inch, and they'll try to push for more. And when it comes to censorship, the line never truly gets drawn. It always is flexible. And once it's proven to be flexible, then we basically continue to see people try to move the goalpost a little bit here and there. And as far as I'm concerned on this subject, I think Visa and MasterCard needs to knock it the fuck off. I think they really do. If they keep trying to push this, if they keep trying to pull these shenanigans, they're going to find that people are not going to want to partake in their payment processing services. I can definitely tell you that. I mean, you're kind of plus if you'd be a smart person to not put all your eggs in one basket anyways. Like, I definitely don't keep all of my money in one bank. I don't keep all of my money in one place. I tend to diversify my funds here and there. I don't keep everything in one basket because that would just be stupid. If something were to happen, like if I needed like the money and I needed it really quick, or if I just needed all of my money to move to a different account, Like, it'd be a real fucking pain in the ass if they just suddenly decide, hey, we can't give you all that money because we just don't have it. Or, hey, we can't actually give you all this money because there's a glitch in the system that prevents us from being able to move your funds. Or, hey, according to our records, um, we, because of a weird malfunction that happened, all the money that we had digitally on record kind of like got erased. So we don't actually know how much was in your bank account, but we're willing to work with you to try to figure out a precise measure. There's so many ways I could see banks fucking things up, but as far as like this situation is concerned, as far as censorship is concerned, I feel it is ridiculous that they would do this, but they're not the biggest fish in the sea for this type of issue, right? Because there was a motivational factor to it. The people who pushed for this was a group in Australia, I believe, called Collective Shout. I think they're pretty big on Blue Sky. I'm not too sure of the details quite yet, but from what I was getting the sense of it, they're all about wanting to censor, obviously that type of content off the internet, and that's their big prerogative. And they basically bullied Visa and Mastercard to try to do it. And Steam had to capitulate because Steam and Mastercard were like, we're not going to allow any payments to go through if you don't take these things off the platform. And so they're just like, I guess we'll just have to capitulate then. And that's usually how this happens, right? With Steam, is that the only time Steam ever bends on anything is when the actual, the money holders start getting involved and they start asking questions and they start, deciding to make censorious actions against Steam. Just really fucking weird. They use strum arm tactics to get what they want. And it's not a good thing. This is not a good thing. I mean, Steam, granted, does get some flack for a lot of things, but I think Steam is still one of the best platforms there is for games, not just because that, there's a wide variety of games on deck to really play, but it's also because it's by far the most open, it's also the most easily accessible, it's also the one that's the most popular, and it's only popular because, of really how great of a service Steam actually is to most gamers in the market right now, to most consumers. People love Steam because of the way that they handle providing all of their services to gamers. Everything that they have on Steam is to the benefit of the consumer. But in any case, they do have to capitulate when it comes to making money. As most corporations have to, they have to look at the bottom line, and if they have to get rid of a few games just to save the bottom line, then so be it. Because the alternative is that, they just keep the money away, they just keep the money, the cardholders keep the money indefinitely, and they can't get more money, they can't take money out of their bank account, so they're basically just kind of stuck there. So they can't exactly do anything. They'll have to eventually just, they'll just go out of business. They gotta get their money. They gotta get their money's worth. They gotta keep the ship going because otherwise everything's just gonna fall apart, and then they're gonna have to start firing people. And you have a whole company to run, and there's a lot of people whose lives would be affected if something like that were to happen. Look, at the end of the day, right? The biggest proponent of this issue was apparently Collective Shout. They took claim on the whole thing. They basically staked their claim. They're like, yes, we did this. Congratulations, everybody. We got them. And I just learned recently that these fucking weirdos, it's one thing that they're all about getting rid of the quote-unquote, well, I mean, not just quote-unquote, but literal porn off the internet. But they're also apparently... They had recently came out with an interesting statement about how, when asked about what do they think of things like, say, the Netflix movie Cuties, for example, there are quotes on it, and I see the quote right now. I saw the quote just a second ago. It was I was watching a content creator covering this for a little bit. Apparently, the tweets reads, "Cuties, an ethically problematic but powerful protest against the sexualization of girls." How is it ethically problematic? Since when is being problematic ethical? How do we attribute ethics to this? This is the thing that I hate about the left, is that they're fucking inconsistent, right? And this is the thing that I hate about these fucking virtue signaling moralists, is that they are never consistent. They'll say something is one way, and then they'll act like something else is completely the other. They don't make any fucking sense, alright? If you're gonna start policing things, you better do it fucking fairly. Like, this is why nobody bats an eye, like, when fucking... This is why nobody bats an eye. Guys don't bat an eye anyways. When there's all of these many McFucking, like, pandering ass porn, like, yeah, just porn games out there for everyone's viewing pleasure. But it's all mainly geared towards men. But then the moment women get their own gooner game, it's like, well, that's, that's different, right? I mean, a lot of guys and a lot of these games get lectured because they appeal directly to gooner material, male fantasy, fetishistic content type of nonsense. And then you go to places like Book Talk, and then you go to places like Love in Deep Space, among other things, and it's like, and there's even several other shoujo mangas, and also like in other types of media out there that are aimed towards women. And it's like, this isn't otome games, among other things. This isn't anything new, and nobody cares. But for some reason, women seem to care about content aimed towards dudes. But this content is totally fine. It just doesn't make any sense. And look, they're going to complain to us about fetishistic content and everything, right? Like, again, I don't really care. It's just funny that they are so hypocritical. They are completely lacking in self-awareness. They literally are just like, this is fetishistic, and then you go and immediately look at some of the crazy ramblings and stories that they talk about on Book Talk and among other places, and it's like, yeah, we're really into that fuck shit. It's like, the hell is wrong with you? And also, how fucking hypocritical are you to say that this is awful and this sets unreasonable expectations, making all the excuses in the world for one way, but then when you look at when you look at what you guys are consuming, it's like, how is this any different? How is this any different? What makes it even funnier is that we don't even complain about it. We don't even complain about it. Most guys don't give a shit. They don't care. We don't care. I certainly don't care. All's fair in love and war. And as far as I'm concerned, like, if, what people do in their own time is entirely their business. I just don't get why some people feel the need to make a big deal out of stupid shit. Especially stuff that is this trivial. It's like, I get that maybe you're morally outraged, but it's like, you can't do it one way and not do it the other way, right? But yeah, they said that cuties is somehow ethically problematic. That's just ridiculous. That shit is just problematic across the board. Everybody's seen the memes, everybody's seen the arguments, everybody's seen the clips, the snippets, the reviews on this dumpster fire of a movie, and fucking, it was so bad that Netflix had to literally bury it in their own search results. You have to literally search up cuties to find it on Netflix. I don't even know if it's still there anymore. Last time I heard it was there, you just have to search it up specifically. But yeah, it's just weird that this is the thing that they're gonna say is not as problematic as some of the other stuff. Why is it anything related towards children in particular they're completely okay with. They're willing to kind of like play softball with it, right? It's just like, oh no, it's not that bad. I mean, it's just depicting a really awful scenario and trying to bring truth to the light of this issue. And it's like, okay, and this other thing isn't? Would you like to explain? I mean, at least the fuck shit that happens to people and some of the goon and most of the Gooner material that makes it on Steam happens to fucking adults. Let alone fucking kids. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ. And you know what makes it even worse is that they're basically virtue signaling. They're basically saying that it's ethically problematic. They're saying a movie that depicts the very hyper rampant sexualization of young girls is somehow okay, despite the fact that all of these Gooner games are about fictional characters going through whatever fucking weird bullshit, and they're all adults most of the time, I imagine. I don't know. I haven't seen all of the things, but most of the content is aimed at adults, and it usually has adult casting characters and looking characters. So, generally speaking, most of the bad shit that happens is, happens to fictional adult characters. This is about this is about live action children. They hired and casted real live children to make that fucking movie. And I don't want to know what the fucking I don't want to know what the fucking the potential I don't want to see, and I don't want to know what the potential hiring process was, and the sort of like the cat, like the sort of film casting that they had to do just to make it into the goddamn movie. Also, what kind of parent allows their children to go through something like that? I think all of the parents who probably offer their kids to this thing probably should also be, I don't know. It's this whole movie is just fucking weird. But yeah, it's dumb. I hate this thing. I hate this thing. I also hate this particular I hate this particular issue for the more important factor that is the censorship issue. But I also find it's really stupid that they're completely hypocritical about it as a result of them mentioning this. Like, it's just another thing to add to the pile of shit and grievances that people are going to have towards this particular group as well as the card holders. It's like, okay, you're going to go to bat on behalf of these fucking weirdos? These fucking weirdos who say that children dancing sexually and provocatively is somehow somewhat ethically better than the fictional ass content that you're removing from the fucking video game platform? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Make it make sense. Can we please just make it make sense? If you're gonna go after one thing, then everything's on the table, right? Including this fucking movie. This movie should easily fit the bill, right? Because it involves actual children, and it involves them dancing and dressed in a very promiscuously provocative manner, doing, again, provocative and dances to a fucking audience of people, both literally in the movie and figuratively outside of the movie. It is just disgusting. Everything about it is just awful. I don't understand how they could look at this and then the games on Steam and think to themselves, yeah, these two things, they're a little different. They're completely different issues. It's like, no, they're not. Anyways, that's just a thing that I've learned just a second ago, and I just thought it was something to kind of get off my chest there for a little bit, because it's why do these issues have to be so weird? Why do these things have to be so weird? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. Well, regardless of how the censorship issue is going to go, I have No, I have no idea as to what the end result of this is going to look like. I mean, it's been clear that a lot of publishers want to give us shit content to begin with, and they're also dumbing down their content. And some platforms are dumbing down actual content. Like, just look at Ready or Not. Ready or Not's got another, is also facing their own censorship issue because they had to capitulate to Sony in order to get their game on Sony PlayStation's platform, that is the PS5, and they essentially had to play softball and kind of censor their own content, and a lot of people fucking hated that. They're still facing a lot of backlash as a result of that. Imagine how people are going to feel with this shit. Look, all I'm saying is that if this problem really bothers you, you should definitely consider maybe moving your funds to a different source entirely. Like, I don't know, keep it in like a safe place in your house. Maybe keep it in jars. Maybe keep those jars in secluded areas, like maybe events. Maybe go bury it outside in the yard somewhere. I have no fucking clue. Like, do whatever the hell you want. Find a new bank. Find a new credit card provider. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It just seems like it's so crazy that companies just continue to want to try to dictate how people get to live their lives, and it's just disgusting every time I see it. I get annoyed by this shit because they do this for literally no other reason than just because they can, and not because they actually care about the problems. They're just doing it just because they want to feel proud of themselves for doing it, and they want to act like they're doing something truly great, something grander, something like that is of, you know, that is something better and more morally respectable, when they're just not doing that at all. They're just doing it for attention. They're just doing it to make themselves look better. They're just doing it just to look the part. They don't walk the walk, right? They don't practice what they preach. They just like to tell you that they do it, and then they try to justify their actions by saying that's what they're doing, when really this is just them wanting to basically overstep the boundary and see how much they can get away with, right? You know, like, they want to just be able to dictate how people get to live their lives. They just want to exercise some level of control and get the exhilaration of basically saying, hey, I can fuck people over whenever the hell I goddamn wish and nobody can stop me. I'm just kind of tired of this shit. It's so stupid. Anyways, that's just my little rant. That's my little TED Talk there for a bit. Let's go ahead and get back into it. I've rambled for long enough. Man, this game does not like to just work. Okay. Continue where we left off. God, the way it fucks with the aspect ratio. Alright.
Stay calm. We're on the same side.
Jesus, who are you?
I'm the monster in the closet. And I'm gonna let you go back to sleep as soon as you tell me how many men you have deployed out here.
There's just 8 of us in the squad, but there are more on the roof.
How many?
I don't know, I swear.
Thanks for the intel.
I'm just an ordinary guy. Please. I'm just an ordinary guy. Please.
need something with these lights. Oh, I can't climb this all the way? Alright.
What's wrong with the light?
Oh no. What happened to the lights? What is wrong with them? I guess I made too much noise.
Nothing. That time I'm sure I heard something. Yep. Be on your guard. Something's up. Hopefully just another false alarm. There's no such thing as being too careful.
Hmm?
Nothing here. Never hurts to check. Get out there! I think I saw it too. I don't like this. All right. I'll admit it. I'm scared. Nothing here. Sure, there's nothing here. Getting rattled. Just forget it. Nothing. Better that way. This is bad, bad.
Hi there. Okay, no one's coming.
Fisher, looks like the National Guard are trying to restore the power to the building's elevator. That's probably your best way to the top.
I'll see if I can hitch a ride.
It'll be a long climb if you don't.
Yeah, we'll try to make it work, I guess. Just gotta wait. Play the waiting game.
What's the status on that elevator?
I'll have it running in a sec.
We'll speed it up. We need to get some more equipment up to the roof.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Looks like he fixed it. Alright, buddy, let's go take a walk. it already on the pistol? Oh no, she's switching between those.
Gotta keep my eyes wide open.
Okay. Oh, I guess I was making a little too much noise, maybe? I don't know. I mean, it wasn't going. Yeah, it wasn't going. Yeah, no noise. What happened? When I move to the side, it tends to make noise, but I guess I hit the other key when I was doing it. Elevator! Alright. Going up. Guess I can't go up. Alright.
Well, you know what I can't figure out? Like, the entire city is dark, right?
Yeah?
But this guy over here, all his lights are on. How can that be?
Well, the richer you get, the more paranoid you get. Guy probably has his own generator so he can keep his security system running.
Security system? Who's gonna climb 15 floors to break into his apartment?
Like I said, paranoid.
You good? Thank God for that helicopter. Oh. Hi there. Surprise, motherfucker. There we go. Ugh. All right. Hey, look, product placement.
Fisher, satellite shows you've reached Casey's building. County Clerk's office has construction permits on file for the floors below the penthouse and in the neighboring structure.
Any plans or blueprints on file?
I'll have Grim look into it, but with this blackout.
I understand. I'll see if I can dig up some plans down here.
Good idea. Fisher, that's a hired gun if I've ever seen one.
He's no night watchman either. He's a merc. He's got the same kit as the guys who were protecting the surface.
This whole situation is getting uglier by the second. See if you can find out who these characters work for.
Will do. What are you doing down here?
Who the hell?
Off to a bad start. Talk or die.
Okay. We're on VIP protection. This floor. We need to secure it because we can't lock it off from the penthouse.
Does the architect or engineer keep an office or a desk down here?
Yeah, of course. West side of the building.
Since you're doing so well, why don't you tell me the name of the PMC you work for?
I work for Displace. Displace International.
Oh, Displace.
You're messing with the wrong company, pal.
This place, that's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
Could be. See if you can find out who's in charge of this protection detail. Maybe someone inside Displace is playing both sides.
You got it.
How much longer is this gonna take?
It'll be done when it's done.
Done when it's done? What kind of answer is that?
Hey, I got a 220 connection here at 16 amps.
So?
So you know what that kind of juice will do to you if the wires get crossed?
No.
Well, here, touch right here and find out.
No thanks.
Yeah, good thinking. Now get lost. It'll be done when it's done.
Okay. Just gonna stand there, buddy. And he's gone.
Curious. Someone cut this.
You don't say. Suddenly, helicopter music in the background. I'll just take you now. Ay, ay, ay. People just cannot make this simple, can you? Alright, problems dealt with. What's this guy doing sleeping on the job? That is the one thing that I hate about these damn computer chairs. Is that they make it very difficult to sneak up on behind somebody just to grab them.
Like my new knife?
Oh, God!
I've been using it quite a bit. Is it still sharp?
Real sharp.
Maybe you better tell me something interesting before I get all distracted and slip.
Medical supplies.
Oh no, we don't want that.
I want some medical supplies. In the washroom beside the kitchen. I was gonna resign next week. Please.
Oh boy.
I was gonna resign next week. Please.
I mean,
Ow!
he's dead. I mean, he was practically asking for it, right? I mean, you don't drop a flag like that and expect not to die.
Work permits, architectural plans. Interesting. Zerkezi has a hardened panic room off of his bedroom.
I'll check it out.
Looks like he also filed plans for construction in the next building over.
The next building.
I'm no architect, but if I'm reading these plans right, both buildings are connected across a rooftop. I'll leave the relevant data on your offset. Should help you navigate.
Thanks.
Fisher, Zerkezi's cameras project an infrared beam so they can see in the dark.
If it's an infrared beam, I can see it in my night vision.
Exactly. And listen, it would help us keep tabs on Zerkezi if we could use these cameras against him.
Gotcha. I'll try and run some tasks.
Good work, Fisher. That's one camera tapped. There should be 5 more.
I'll keep my eyes open.
I gotta start tapping all the cameras.
Pick a number between 1 and 10.
What? Oh, crap. 3.
Lucky guess. Yes. You get to live. Now tell me something useful, or we'll play another round.
Oh, God. The mag lock. The locked door to the roof.
What about it?
I think the computer that controls it is in the master bedroom on the top floor.
Hey, I don't recognize you. How long have you been with this people?
Do you want me to pick again? 4. No, wait. 7.
Well, 7 is a lucky number.
Well, stick with us. We know how to get things done.
I know. Like I say,
I think the window blocked me. Damn it.
Am I seeing things? I told him to get the 2800 series camera. These ones are crap.
The 2800 series.
All clear. Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
That's what they all say. A grate on the floor? Oh. That's right. Can I get up there? I don't think I can I?
That's weird.
You saw nothing.
What is that?
What are they seeing? The door?
No one here. No signs of disturbance. Nothing here. Never hurts to check. Nothing here but ghosts and shadows.
You guys are so finicky sometimes, I swear.
I saw something there.
No, you don't say. Can't go up there.
Where is he? I think we've lost him. There he is. Got it. Give me cover.
Yep, just keep on running around.
You're a dead man.
Oh. How the fuck did you see me? It's the lights. They can't see the lights. They're just pretending that they can't. That's what it is. I don't think I made a checkpoint at any point, did I? Yeah, probably not. And I don't think this game does checkpointing. I think I had to autosave. Yeah, I do. Damn it. Oh. I am very concerned about pressing the crouch button right
I
now.
don't want to find anything anyway.
This place, that's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
Could be.
Damn it!
See if you
What
can
was
find
that?
out who's in charge of this protection detail. Maybe someone inside this place is playing both sides.
You got it.
Very possible.
Get out here right now! Nothing. Better that way.
Really? Yeah, it's a good thing I saved. You usually have to be, like, dead in front of them. Let's see, out of curiosity. Okay.
Sure there's nothing here.
This place, that's Doug Shetland's company.
I know.
Fisher, if Shetland turns out to be crooked...
If Shetland is crooked, I'll take him down myself. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that.
Could be. See if you can find out who's in charge of this protection detail. Maybe someone inside this place is playing both sides.
You got it.
Alright, through the crawl duct, and he should be moving upwards. Yep. And he's turning around. I'm surprised that guy didn't hear it. There's a med station. I could use that. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, that's a soundtrack from Pandora Tomorrow.
This is not good.
That
I thought this was closed.
sideways move I swear.
Who killed the lights?
Good work, Fisher. That's 4 of 6 cameras tapped.
All right.
Keep an eye out for the other 2.
I'm just gonna go up. I don't think it's gonna bother me if I go up, maybe, but better be on the safe side. Okay, tap this. Alright. It's been mostly quiet the whole time. It's usually a slow game, so I was more so thinking that I was probably going to do a lot more talking than I am, but I've also been heavily focused on just not fucking up, but...
Gotcha.
Who?
Dvorak.
Where is he?
According to this, he's in the building next door. You can get there across the rooftop through the magnetically locked doors.
How do I get through the doors?
They're not magnetically locked anymore.
Thanks for the help.
What we got? Oh, nice picture.
How long have you known him?
A long time. A long time. Since before this place. Since before Bosnia.
Before Bosnia? Good lord. I knew he had connections, but...
Yep. Know him a long time. He treats us good, we do what he says.
Yes.
Neat.
Yes, well, he sure treats us well.
Now you know too. Now you work for him. Do what he says.
Yes, well, certainly worth my while now, isn't it?
More than worth your while. It'll keep you alive, man.
Alright.
Come on, get the lights back on! Take that, you son of a bitch!
Okay.
Damn it!
Go ahead and tap that now.
Good work on the cameras, Sam. We'll have guys watching Zerkezi 24/7.
Always happy to keep the donut dippers busy.
Can't just jump down. There we go. Oh, that hurt. Well, I mean, realistically, that fall would probably kind of hurt somebody.
Feels better.
Let's see, this is the extraction point. I'm gonna want to go down here. That guy's still moving around. Random helicopter sounds.
Damn it. What was that?
I'm tired of your bullshit. Alright.
Shit, what was that?
There we go. Alright, this is where things are gonna get interesting. Let's scroll that all the way down. The amount of times I've been jump scared by this particular fucking trap is crazy. Now, I gotta remember, is it green or red? Pretty sure it was green, but... Alright. You would not believe how loud these things are when they go. Oh. I mean... This guy is really bad at his job. I'll pick that up. I could use more ammo. What do we got here? Interesting screen. I don't know. I feel like if the screens were transparent and they looked like this... I mean, that looks futuristic and high-tech, but it looks a little weird, too. There we go. God, would that be annoying if it goes off? Tased. Okay. I do not have the code, I'm pretty sure. The camera seems to be having a seizure. Well, it's at 40. There we go. Nice. Made it. Game doesn't lag.
You must be Dvorak.
Well, Dvorak, huh? I had thought this area was, well, off limits.
You're not Dvorak.
I forgot how fucking funny his voice
Since
is.
we're being blunt, well, no.
Then who are you?
Such a rush you're in. Fancy some tea, do you?
Lambert, something weird is happening.
I'll say.
What do I do?
The old man seems harmless. Indulge him. See if he knows anything.
Reminds me of poor old Jiggers. Oh, Jiggers. We hardly know ye.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, one might ask you the same.
I'm looking for a man named Dvorak.
Ah, Dvorak, yes! Well, you're not going to find one. This way!
Pandora of Tomorrow. He's playing checkers. Interesting. Not chess, but checkers. I guess this is where he sleeps. The bathroom must be over here. Always concerned about those damn mines. Okay.
Yes, here we are then. This is Dvorak.
Jesus. I think I just figured out why you couldn't hack in here, Grim.
Yeah, no kidding.
What the hell do I do now?
Hold on while I find a slide rule.
See what the old man knows, Fisher.
Okay. If this is Dvorak, who are you?
I am Dvorak's keeper. Thank you most kindly for asking.
And what is this? This Dvorak?
Dvorak is, well, you likely wouldn't understand.
I'm sure you're right. But let's
Definitely.
have the record anyway.
Dvorak is a mechanical representation of a self-referential axiom of number theory. Dvorak encodes its own logical structure within its own executable cycle and recursively derives a more accurate representation of itself with each successive execution.
I mean...
Right. Grim, did you get that?
My god, it's an infinite state machine.
Fine. What do I do?
If Circazy is using this...
Grim.
Sorry, Sam, we're gonna need a copy of Dvorak's output so we can work out the algorithm it's built on.
How do I get its output?
It runs on punch cards.
Punch cards.
You'll need to restart the sequence and initialize each tower in the right order, and then retrieve the output stack.
How do I know the right sequence?
You'll need to hit the switches in order as the tubes start to heat up. Ask the old man for help.
Yeah, it's fine. I got it. First one. Now it's over here. There it is.
All right, I got the stack.
Good work, Fisher. Time to make yourself scarce. Get to your primary extraction point.
On my way.
How about you, old man?
Oh, if you see Jiggers, tell him I miss him.
Is that like a cat of yours or something? Can you explain?
Oh, if you see Jiggers, tell him I miss him.
Boy, oh boy. I haven't seen any new games lately that I would like to buy. And I'm not sure exactly what's on the horizon, because I haven't really been paying attention to what the upcoming games section. Pretty sure most of the games that I wanted this year are already gone. One thing I will say, though, is that I have been playing Mecha Break recently. Well, not recently, but I have played Mecha Break like a couple of weeks ago. I started playing it a couple of weeks ago, specifically. And it's really fun. I gotta admit. It's like playing Armored Core 6, but with multiplayer. But I mean, I guess Armored Core does have multiplayer, but I've never tried the multiplayer. I'm sure Armored Core 6's multiplayer is just as fun, but this one is a bit more streamlined for the purposes to be fun as well. It's got a couple of game modes as far as I've seen. It's got a 6v6 mode, which is just like a form of PvP, and then it's got an actual like team-based PvP. It's got team deathmatch basically, and then like a squad deathmatch of some type. Just versus straight up mono-y-mono. And then they have like this almost like a PUBG-esque Fortnite style type of like overworld gameplay. I believe they call it Mashcom or something like that. And they just throw you onto a map, and you just basically have to find a bunch of resources, survive, and then just extract. That's basically how it works. And I actually like the game, honestly. My favorite mech so far that I've played is Falcon and Aquila, but that's because I like the fast mechs. I'm all about the speed demons. I like the Falcon, but the Aquila's got a lot of juice. The interesting thing about the Aquila is that it's got a lot of punch, but it's fast as hell when it wants to be. And the only way to counter the Aquila specifically is to really gain up on it. Gotta hunt the Aquila down, because otherwise it's gonna hunt you down. I have played through many matches as the Aquila, and let me tell you, if you let the Aquila go, it is awful. It uses like a form of soft locking system too, so even when you're using like the high beam charged sniper rifle, and then you go and then you use its special you expand its auto-targeting system, and then you zoom in to do the charge shots. Well, not the charge shots, but the high damage shots. It does a fuck ton, and it's crazy. You know, that stuff murders in multiplayer. 72%, that's not too bad. I don't care. Let's see. I guess we'll go ahead and do next mission. Alright. Displace International has been protecting Zerkazi, who contracted Lacerda to kidnap Morgenholtz. It must be determined if Displace is merely protecting Zerkazi, or if they are also involved in the plot to acquire the mass kernels.
Now coming to you from our New York City broadcast center, we have Patrick Dunn of Watershed Electric on the line.
Well, this guy looks important.
Dunn, what do we know at this moment?
All we know so far is that this was not an accident.
If it's not an accident, then it must be intentional. Both us and the Japanese have been hit by this thing. I think it's pretty obvious who's responsible.
Here's a Tomo.
It appears we have something in common, Admiral.
Our analysis of the information footprint shows that the pressures which collapsed our power grids appear in many ways similar to those that collapsed our markets. I am certain the Koreans and the Chinese are involved.
Let's not jump the gun here, Admiral. We've had our microscope on a man named Zerkazi. He had access to weaponized IW algos following that business in Georgia. He was also a major DOE consultant after the blackouts here in 2003.
Yes, we are aware of this connection. Has Zerkazi been found?
Not yet, but it won't take long. I'll keep you posted. Fisher, I'm afraid we might be facing an orchestrated attempt to push the world into a major crisis. Zerkazi might know more about information warfare than anyone on Earth, and the fact that this place is combat-ready, essentially stateless and better equipped than most governments, we need to find out fast whether this is a coincidence or whether someone inside this place is making a major move. That said, State Department has several very significant contracts with Displace. This thing is extremely political. A hate to do this to you, but keep it clean. Recon only, no fatalities.
Yep, that means no murder.
Displace's offices are on the top 3 floors of the Hance Center Tower in downtown Manhattan. Recent financials indicate that they have invested heavily in their local infrastructure in order to maintain full operational capacity following even a major terrorist incident.
Satellite confirms Grimm's data. Displace is up and running at near to full capacity. It looks like they might be holding a meeting with members of New York City Council, possibly making a bid for protection or policing services to supplement the National Guard. They're prepared and opportunistic, that's for sure. But I wouldn't expect anything different. My money says they're playing fair, but if the boss wants to take a closer look, then that's what we'll do.
Oh boy, oh boy. Yep, we gotta go in. No guns ablazing. No fatalities, no deaths. We have to go in completely pacifist run. And this is kind of there's always at least one mission like this in Splinter Cell games. It's always like you have to make sure you don't kill anyone getting to and from points A and B during a mission. It's almost kind of a staple. Except for games after Chaos Theory. Then it's just murder happy. It's action movie slop, really. I mean, a lot of Conviction and Blacklist's gameplay is fun, but it's not what I would consider to be the quote-unquote Splinter Cell-like gameplay that I'm used to. And I like Blacklist's combat, though. They actually bothered to kind of like go back to Chaos Theory a little bit, examine what made people really like that game, and then kind of try to bring some of that stealth-like elements, really kind of redefine that and try to make it more stand out, make it more approachable in Splinter Cell Blacklist. It's Blacklist is kind of like the best of both worlds. It has the action sort of focus of Conviction with the sort of like would-be stealth elements of like the other titles. I mean, it's essentially still a stealth game. I mean, like you couldn't just run through Conviction and not get shot to hell and back, but it's kind of more of like an opportunistic type of like cover shooter type style of gameplay in Conviction. Whereas in Blacklist, you know, you have a bit more free range on how you approach a certain combat scenario, which I kind of appreciated because I was feeling like Conviction's focus on action and cover shooter gameplay was kind of, you know, not Splinter Cell and a little annoying, to be honest. All right. Get that sip out of that. Definitely want to go with the stealth, because that's going to be mandatory for this fucking mission.
Fisher, we need to find out if Displace and Zerkazi are working together.
But until we know, you want me to keep it quiet.
Don't kill anyone or I'll abort the mission. The Pentagon has contracts with Displace all around the world. The President will have puppies if he finds out we're doing this.
We'll have puppies if he finds.
Well, Marco says hurry up, since the air is getting stale inside. What the hell do I care what Marco says? I don't even know it. What's that? What is it?
Yeah, of course. Gas grenades. Gas grenades might actually be useful. Let's see how useful. Not very. My own gas grenades hurt me. I didn't think I was that close. And you'd think these guys would have been hit by that.
Wasn't he just here?
All right. There we go. I was hitting it. There we go.
Come on.
That one took a bit. Okay, opening up trap. Now it's time to rappel. Down the air duct.
You're certainly entitled to request protection at that level from the National Guard, I agree. But let's face it, the National Guard is a massive, cumbersome organization.
Sure, that's what we need, a presence.
On the contrary, the people want protection, they need protection, but they don't want to see protection. It frightens them. Having the National Guard on every corner will keep the peace, but at what cost?
They'll get over it, Julian. In the end, the thing they'll remember is that the National Guard is cheap. I'm dealing with taxpayers here. The last thing I need is another fiscal accountability scandal. What?
Come on, I want to show you something.
Taxpayers. I'm one of those. Where are they going?
Fisher, that executive. He probably has the daily access algorithm for the displaced central servers stored on his laptop.
Lambert gave me pretty strict non-lethal parameters.
If you stay close, you should be able to hack into his laptop wirelessly.
I'll give it a whirl.
Electrochromic windows. Could they be your windows to the future?
Let me just get these windows before we go.
Oh boy. One of the interesting features about this place.
Aw, man, I love that. We have to get some of those at City Hall.
Email me and remind me. I'll set you up with a good deal.
Whoa.
That was weird.
Yeah, I've heard of this. It's called an electrochromic window. A small electric charge can change the opacity of microscopic crystals embedded in the glass.
Cool.
I'm thinking that your OCP should be able to toggle the state of the windows. I'm uploading the specification to your OPSAT.
Thanks, Will.
Sam, each of Displace's different divisions seem to have their own server farm. I put a program on your OPSAT that will build a little backdoor into their networks.
You want me to upload that to each division server?
I would appreciate it.
Since you asked so nice.
There we go.
Mylon Nedish, VP Protection Operations, Displace International.
He was in charge of the Morgenholt detail in Peru.
Yeah, and now he's in charge of Zerkezi. And damn, he's as clean as a whistle. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Well, whoever he is, he's playing both sides. We need to inform Shetland.
Shetland is on his own. We can't compromise OPSEC for private interests.
Fine, then I'm going to take a look behind some of those zeros.
Do I really need to do this for all of them? Yeah, maybe. Might as well do it all. Rhodey Matterson Woods III was today announced the winner of the $1.1 billion stupid ball lotto, the largest jackpot in U.S. history. Old people in particular love those. They love to come into the store all the time for that shit. Swear to God. I guess it's better than a casino. I mean, I'd rather throw away my money on a chance of winning big over than throw away my money and never getting anything at all.
Fresh ground or dried?
What?
The coffee machine. Ground or dried?
I'm not sure.
Then you better tell me something useful and fast.
You might need the door code out of here. It's 8136.
That'll do.
Would you like cream and sugar with that? I'm afraid of pain. I'm afraid of pain.
Uh-huh. For a second there, I thought I heard Alex Jones. I'm like, wait. There's no way. He's such a meme at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Huh? 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 Computer. There we go. Nice laptops. But can they run Star Citizen at ultra high graphics? I wonder. I don't know whose bathroom this is, but I just walked right into it. Oh, I walked into the other bathroom. I think this is the women's bathroom. My apologies. 8136. All right. Up.
Fisher, be careful with the alarms. You're in a building full of mercenaries.
You're telling me? Oh. Wait, where the fuck did you come from?
You're getting rattled. Just forget it.
Nothing interesting to say? Take a nap. I tell you, it was never the first nor the last time I will ever do that. All that for camera access? Oh, shit. All right. Oh yeah, I forgot it just does that. I could have just gone this way.
Are you
What?
hearing things? Yeah, not good. Let's just stay calm.
What? Who's hearing me? see me?
Well, I guess that's one way to deal with it.
Finesse is for the young and the cocky.
I see. Oh yeah, this is that fucking executive talking to that one. Were they really just over here? I guess so. You'd think they would have traveled a little further, but I guess the game was waiting for me to catch up, maybe.
Damn it! What was that?
How the hell are they seeing me? In just, like, the slimmest of darkness. Sometimes this game is broken.
Nothing. Better that way.
Really? I agree. You can just relax, my friend. What do we got here?
I'm serious, Sam. Too many alarms and these mercenaries will be after you.
It has to be right there. There we
Good
go.
work, Sam. Now you'll be able to access the central server on the first floor.
This wireless stuff makes life a lot easier.
Yep. Welcome to the Wi-Fi era.
Remember, you're saying that to a guy from the era of hi-fi.
Hi-fi? As in, like, high in fiber?
Don't put me in adult undergarments yet, kid.
Fuck. I hate that I almost got that. I'm not so far gone that I'm literal boomer status.
What's going on? Where are you?
Where am I? Where are you? Taking a nap on the bench? Inconceivable. Either he's getting his hours in, or his report from his last mission. He's either keeping track of his fit, or he's playing World of Warcraft on his break. I'm hoping for the third. Oh, he was reading the news like a loser. What do we got here? God damn it. Oh, don't get away from me now. There we go. Oh, that didn't help at all. Up. Okay, wasn't that one? There we go.
Good work, Sam. That's the first of their servers. If you can upload that to each of the other ones, I'll be able to snoop around as much as I please.
I'll see what I can do.
Power evaluation system? Okay. That's a weird way to kind of be knocked out. His knees are going to be hating him when he wakes up. Let's see. Oh, hello there. I could use that. God, I hate that. $69, nice. All right, open up. God damn it. I'm gonna go grab a corpse. Hey there, buddy. Looks like I'm about to save you from your knee troubles. Let's go take a walk. You and me against the world. Thank you for your assistance on this matter. I shall leave you here.
It's a pretty cushy posting, that's for sure.
But I heard the guy was really annoying.
The guy isn't there anymore. He's out of town.
What, so you're just watching his stuff?
Yeah, emptying his liquor cabinet and playing video games. He's got the new Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I heard it's awesome.
Gonna be game of the year, man.
Can't wait to play it.
Prince of Persia. Which one is that? The one for the fucking GameCube? Hi there. Oh. Interesting. I guess he doesn't hear any of the battle shit going on. I'm not gonna question it. Let's move on. Prince of Persia. What's your guys' favorite Prince of Persia? I mean, I like Sands of Time, but people have their own favorite Prince of Persias, I'm sure. I know the one on the Xbox was pretty good. I believe. I'm trying to remember what the one on the Xbox was called. I think there might have been two for the Xbox. One of them was Prince of Persia, the bloody one. The very gory and violent one. And then there's the other one that's kind of like continues the story of that game, but less gory. It's more about the sands of time again. The prince turns into a sand demon. That's the one I played. I didn't play the violent one. I mean, they're all violent, but I didn't play the gory one. I'm just so above it. Okay, what do we got? We got 30. We got 193. Done. Turret performance report? Why not? Secure all the intel.
There's gotta be a way through to the server room from this area.
Firing ranges usually have ventilation to clear the smoke. It probably ties into the AC system for the server room.
Good thinking.
What do we got? Bullshit. come on. There's only 192.
What? Fisher, be careful. One more alarm and you'll be in big trouble.
Ah, I did it again. I did it twice that time. Anyways. Seriously, they should separate those buttons. Why would they make these buttons this way? Keep that thumb away from the space bar. Let's do that. Here we go. Okay, it's definitely this one, though. Oh my god, my fingers are gonna get confused now. See? My fingers are getting confused now. There we go.
Good work, Sam. Upload that program to the last server and you'll make me the happiest girl in the world.
You're easy to please.
Access is a girl's best friend.
The fuck does that mean? That goes to the shooting gallery. The little shooting test range. And this goes down to... Oh. This is where the fun stuff happens.
Okay, this time I got it for sure. Neutral ground. Got it all sorted out.
I'm gonna sort you out if you don't open that damn door.
No, I mean it. Bingo.
Bingo?
Okay, that's not my fault. That's definitely...
Damn! It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Mnetich.
Mnetich, who's that?
Fragments here. Looks like he's VP of Protection Operations for Displace.
He protected Circassian Morganhold? Either he's not very good at his job or he's dirty.
Echelon has nothing on him. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
Want to check the server and make sure nothing got fried when the power came back on.
Okay, give a shout if you need anything.
Will do.
Oh.
I saw something.
Did you know? Can I see through that? No, of course not. I gotta take a gamble with this. Well, first things first, I'll move you. Damn. Try to bum rush him. Oh well. That is why I saved.
Okay, this time I got it for sure. Neutral ground. Got it all
There we go. Open up, open up, open up.
No, I mean it.
There we go.
Damn! It looks like someone has shunted the data we need off the server. Login name Mnetich.
Mnetich, who's that?
Fragments here. Looks like he's VP of Protection Operations for Displace.
He protected Circassian Morganhold? Either he's not very good at his job or he's dirty.
Echelon has nothing on him. Looks like he's been zeroed.
Probably a pseudonym. I'll see if I can find out who he really is.
In any case, we need to get access to his computer. His office should be on the upper floor somewhere.
Roger.
Sorry to interrupt, but
I see it.
power's coming back on.
I see it, Grim.
You got company. You might want to...
I see it.
No, we're blind. We can't see anything. That's what the lights on our goggles are for.
Give a shout if you need anything.
Will do.
Hey there, buddy. Can we please do something about these lights? Yeah, that's what I figured. I have to take a chance. Let me just go over to this side of the doorway.
I'm sure this wasn't open earlier. Man down.
Maybe you should come and get him. Jackass. Look at what you did to my elf. Covered in lead now. It's all your fault. Completely full of holes. Nothing but holes. And there we go. Do I want to flip that switch? Do I want to know? Maybe. Nothing. Oh, it just does the windows. Electrochromatic windows. Hey, does this actually exist? Is this a technology that we actually have? I feel like I've never seen these type of windows before. I don't think we have those windows yet. Thought I opened the... Well, maybe I didn't actually. There we go. Picking up objects. I don't need any objects in here. What I really need to do is get into the offices now. I gotta go higher. Where are they yelling at? Oh man, the slowest elevator. Okay. Give me my meds.
I've been hearing some creepy stuff about Mylon. I'm not sure I trust him.
Yeah. I heard he got drunk with some of the guys in Istanbul last month. Wandered out of the bar looking for a fight. They found him the next morning, covered in blood.
What?
Yeah. Stan thinks he killed someone. Read a newspaper article the next day. Istanbul police found some guy cut to ribbons just a couple of blocks from the bar they were at.
Whoa.
I think we should try and get on his PC in the executive offices, see if we can find anything.
The code to the area is 2346, but I don't know the code for his actual office.
All right. Well, if I find out what it is, we'll go together.
All right.
That works. Now, that guy's over there. This seems like it works, but I'm just gonna go ahead and adjust them. Yay.
What's that noise?
Well, so much for that.
Come out from there and show yourself.
Yeah, I can't go there now. Oh, it's gonna come on before I can actually do anything about it. All right. I do not like wandering into the light, but I will. All right. Next up.
Sorry to bring you in here so late. We need to put some extra men on the Zerkazy detail. Your name came up.
Zerkazy? The wacko in the penthouse uptown?
Well, it's perhaps best not to refer to our client as the wacko, but yes, him. Or rather, his penthouse. Milos Nowak is,
Who?
Milon. Milon Nedic. Crazy Slavic names. I always get them confused. Anyway, Zerkazy is out of town, so there won't be a VIP, just the property.
Okay. Sounds like a breeze.
Well, it hasn't gone perfectly smooth so far. You'll get the full VIP rate, and you'll be on duty as though there is a package on site.
Okay, got it.
Good. You reported 1300 tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. This shouldn't be open.
But it is. How did that happen? Hey there, buddy. Doing all right? How's work been? Seen the kids lately? No? Okay. Nighty-night. Any brands that I recognize? You know what? No, not really. Oh, it's just loops back around? Okay. Ow. Okay. Nothing down here. Two, three, four, six. Nice. All right. What you working on?
Nice suit. Italian?
Oh no! Italian. Yes, the Florentine silk. Andretti?
Who's Andretti?
Andretti? The famous designer. Men's suits, tuxedos.
I'm not a tuxedo kind of guy.
Tuxedo man?
But you are some kind of spy.
Yeah, I'm the real kind, not the tuxedo kind. I'm the kind of spy who gets blood all over your Andretti unless you give me information.
Oh God, please don't ruin my suit.
How about a door code?
CEO's office, 2609.
Oh. Well, thanks for the help.
My wife will kill me if I ruin this suit.
How much does it cost?
You're wrinkling the fabric, please.
He cares more about the fabric than he does his own life. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You're wrinkling the fabric, please.
Fine, fine. I'll leave you and your nice suit alone. I miss how witty the dialogue in Splinter Cell games are. They got real serious after this one, too. So this is what being a fucking soulless, heartless corporate executive lives like in their abode away from home. How much you want to believe? How much you want to bet that's the developer? Oh, how much you want to bet the people on this picture are also developers? UB SWAT team. Go fuck yourselves. I bet these people aren't even part of the company anymore. Nokia. Product placement?
Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, isn't that basically the Alaska of Japan?
Yeah. Looks like Milan Nedich has secretly relocated Zerkezi there.
Interesting. Now we definitely need to talk to Shetland.
We'll let State Department handle that mess. You're going to Hokkaido. We're sending a helicopter to evac you from the roof.
Oh, nice. I get the luxury treatment. Sweet. Don't worry, I made sure to make my presence known without compromising the mission. Three, 4, 8, 5. Nice. And up I go. Final check. There we go. Mission complete. Discover the real identity of Milan Nedich. Secondary objective not completed. Tracer programs. Eh. Success rate is 43%. Oh well. It happens. My butt hurts. What time is it? 2:28? Damn. Days passing by. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Next mission. Alarms triggered 3. Enemies knocked out. Ah, one of the best missions. Displace has relocated Zerkezi to Hokkaido, Japan. Evidence suggests that a faction within Displace may be acting without authorization. Kidnap Zerkezi so Third Echelon can find out what he knows and what Displace's involvement is. Roger.
As happy as we are to be back online here in New York, our thoughts turn to our loved ones who are defending us on this beautiful 4th of July. We go now live to the Yellow Sea, where sailors aboard the USS Clarence E. Walsh are celebrating. We have Seaman Anthony Palmiera from Brooklyn, New York. Tell us, Seaman Palmiera, how you'll be celebrating Independence Day.
Well, the captain's gonna have a big barbecue on deck. And tonight we'll have our own fireworks.
Talk to me! Captain, all of our command systems crashed. Nothing's responding.
Freeman Palmyra, can you tell us what's happening there?
Oh boy.
Sit tight, Sam. I'll call you back.
It's the Koreans, Mr. President. I recommend that we declare war immediately.
If it was Korea, there would be 200,000 men coming over the DMZ right now.
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe an exercise. A test launch gone wrong.
That's impossible. The Koreans can't even detect the Walsh. Never mind track it on radar and sink it with a 30-year-old Chinese anti-ship missile.
I have reason to believe the ship was crippled with an information warfare attack.
Not a chance. The Walsh's systems are...
Unhackable? The Walsh's EW suite is built on kernels first identified by two of the world's leading computational theorists. One of them was found dead in Peru last week. I'm about to pick up the other one.
I'm pretty sure if something like that happened in real life, there would definitely be calls for about the same level of fallout as 9/11.
I'm not sure what we've just witnessed here, but I'm afraid something terrible has just occurred.
Amazing what they show on TV these days, huh, Sam? World's gone crazy.
I guess you're in the right business then, Doug.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for a guy named Milan Nedich. Heard he works for you.
Lots of people work for me. Haven't you heard? First security company to make the Fortune 500. If you're looking for a job.
I'm not.
Is that so? You keep doing what you're doing, you'll just end up another unknown soldier.
I'm not in it for the fame. Your buddy Nedich is dirty. Cut him loose.
Unlike other employers, I don't cut people loose. If you got evidence against one of my guys, I'll help you bring him in. But I'm not gonna send a man up the river because you say so.
Fair enough. Just stay out of my way.
Thanks for the advice. In case you change your mind.
Fisher, if I can't throw the Joint Chiefs a bone, we'll be at war in the next 24. I need you to bring in Zerkezi for questioning. Milan Nedich has moved him to Hokkaido for protection. I have no idea if Shetland is aware or involved, but I'd like to find out. However it turns out, don't let your personal concerns get in the way.
In my opinion, there are too many coincidences here. Zerkezi is the only living person who could have orchestrated the sinking of the Walsh. Even if the Koreans did launch the missile, it would almost certainly have required Zerkezi's help to actually hit the ship. And this business with Displace, I know you don't want to hear it, but I think Shetland's dirty. The kidnapping of Morgenholt, the protection of Zerkezi, relocating him after the blackout, it stinks.
I mean, I have to agree.
Looks like Displace rented out the entire retreat. It's low-tech and quiet. Don't expect servers and security. Expect aware guards, in tune with the environment. You're going to need to rely on more traditional methods.
Japanese ISDF conducts low-level monitoring of the activities of anyone employed by a PMC for as long as they are in the country. We discovered yesterday that Displace has rented this retreat, and a number of our agents planted microphones in the location. Unfortunately, we were not adequately prepared for the increased importance of the location. The microphones are detectable using standard tools. Needless to say, it would be best if Displace did not find them.
Got it. So, retrieve microphones. Alright. Looks like I get not a whole lot of difference, really. I just get gas grenades instead of flash, but... Alright.
Fisher, remember, I need you to bring in Zerkezi alive.
What about Nettich?
Nettich is another story.
Isolate, simplify, complete.
We're on the same page?
Affirmative.
Affirmative, affirmative. That was instant. Damn. Literally instant.
Fisher, if I...
Soon as I even so much as moved on.
Fisher, remember, I need you to bring in Zerkazy alive.
What about Nettich?
Nettich is another story.
Isolate, simplify, complete.
We're on the same page?
Affirmative.
We gave it away. Was I moving too fast? Did he just happen to see me out of the corner of his bloody eye? You know, I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm confused now. How did he see me? Took him a while just to even so much as turn around. Must have been something noise-wise. I could just watch the stream and see shadow, right? But doesn't matter. I'll try this again. Hi there.
Talk, but talk quietly.
I'll tell you anything. I'm the biggest coward you've ever met.
That's quite a claim.
I've already wet myself.
Well, then you've made the
This
top
fucking
10.
guy.
Where's Zerkazy?
Somewhere at the far end. In the D house, maybe.
All right. I think it's time for you to take a nap, then.
I'm such a coward. You should kill me anyway. I don't deserve to live.
You are pretty spineless, actually.
I'm so ashamed. I can't face myself any longer. I can't face myself any longer. I can't face myself any longer.
This guy.
I can't face myself any longer.
Sorry, buddy, but you get to suffer for another day. Okay.
Sam, use your EEV to scan the license plates on those trucks. I might be able to dig up some info on our friend Nettich.
I'll give it a shot.
There's no grease here. Who blew this out? What was that?
What was that? There was a fucking palm in your face.
No dice. Nothing suspicious about... Wait a minute. The Bosnian barber.
I already have a barber, but I think he's Italian. That place next to the donut shop?
The leasing company papers list a dummy corporation created by one Milos Nowak, aka Milon Nedic. Nowak is a suspected war criminal from the Bosnian conflict. He's known as the Barber of Bosnia because he allegedly scalped some of his prisoners.
Well, I guess he won't be making an appearance in The Hague anytime soon.
Guess not.
Scalping? Damn. He'd be collecting skin like he's a fucking Night Lord.
Bad news.
I knew it. I knew there were ninjas here.
What?
Yeah, you must be a ninja. How else could you sneak up and grab me like that?
Listen, I don't know what...
Wow, I can't believe it. A real live ninja.
Listen, I'm gonna kill you if...
Wow, killed by a ninja. Cool. Do you have any Tetsubishi? Do you have any Tetsubishi?
I fucking love the dialogue in this game. They're just not written nearly as good as they used to be. God. They just don't write them like they used to.
What a waste of time. Nobody uses hidden microphones to spy on anybody anymore. They use satellites. This is so ridiculous. I feel like an idiot.
Find anything?
Who are you?
I'm looking for the same thing you're looking for.
Microphones?
Yeah. Did you find any?
No,
Where haven't you looked?
I haven't checked the phones yet.
I'll check there.
Take the microphones if you want.
There we go.
That's the first microphone, Sam. 5 more to go.
I'm on it.
Oh, yeah. The way to get in. Just go under the deck. Go through the hole in the floor.
This is all a bit suspicious.
It may very well be suspicious. I don't know, I'll have to check the area.
Fisher, looks like this place has kept a small staff on to take care of the retreat.
Civilians?
That's right. Don't let any of them get killed.
I won't.
Stutter, 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 stutter. Is that tea cooking? Something's gotta be in that pot.
You find any bugs?
Yeah, they're everywhere. Can't get rid of them. It's like a damn insectarium here.
I mean microphones, stupid.
Oh, well, I looked a bit, but I didn't find any.
A bit? What does that mean? Where did you look?
On the table and stuff.
You looked on the table for microphones.
Yeah.
Gee, did you find any?
No.
Never mind. I'll look for them myself.
Okay. Well, let me know if you need any help.
You looked on the table for microphones. I mean, could be under some objects on a table. You might not be entirely wrong. I think I am standing. Yep. Oh boy. There we go. I remember even on the Xbox there was a stuttering issue when you get spotted or anything too. So I'll let their flip-flop here. Or sandal. Is that a high-tech toilet? It's a really crappy looking one. Bidets do seem like the way to go. Though I've never used one myself. What is in here? Out here. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. What are you looking at? Nobody. There, buddy.
What's going on here?
Nobody knows.
Out like a light. Could be worse. Don't let anything like this happen again.
Okay. That completely foiled my efforts.
Crap! Nothing!
Now you're in complete darkness, my friend.
What was that? I don't like this.
What are these morons doing? Yeah. I don't take prisoners. It's just an open palm to the jaw. You'll be fine. Oh, I think this goes back to that bathroom. All right.
So we can reschedule this to there. No. Yes, right.
Ah, well, I'm not sure we can do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he says... Got it. South Africans.
No, that's fine. An agreement we can live with.
Yes.
I think we can commit to that. Okay. That'll be fine. What about you? What do you think?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. No. Maybe. We'll see. Well...
All right. Yeah. Back to New York. Broker that deal.
So we can reschedule this to there. Yes.
Right. Ah, well, okay. I'm not sure we can do it then. Yeah, but if he says... That's true. South Africans.
All right, listen up. That was Doug. He's on his way, and he's not happy.
What do you mean? He's on his way here?
Our offices got turned over in New York, and he's worried about a leak. He's coming up here to tie up.
Oops. Sorry.
Good one. They're only yen, not worth anything since the market crash. Not even worth the effort to pick them up.
A penny saved.
The offices got hit. By who? The feds? Who cares about the offices? What's this tie-up loose ends thing?
Not exactly sure. But this thing with the ship, maybe someone's onto us.
But what if...
Look, never mind all that. The boss is on his way and things are heating up. We knew that would happen, so just stick to the plan, get this place tightened up, and make sure that this little visit goes off without a hitch. Get moving.
Roger, roger. Sir, yes, sir, boss man.
What was that? I think I saw it too. I don't like this. Got it! Bishop!
Really? How the hell did I even get spotted?
Oh, well, I'm not sure we can do it then. Man down!
Oh no.
Man down!
No. Let's see. Any microphones in the area? So I'm looking for those too. Oh, hello. There goes all of my shocks. All right.
Sprinklers.
Yeah, come take a look at them. There's something wrong with them. Who opened the windows? I am so confused.
Discretion is the better part of valor, Fisher.
Yeah, thanks for that. No?
Time to meet your maker!
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Or, okay.
I'll teach you, you bastard!
Look, one of us is gonna die here. There we go. At least I finally did something. Alright. Okay. Better to be on the safe side on that one.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Hi there.
Let's not make a scene.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want to know why you're protecting Zerkezi. How this place is involved.
I won't talk.
You're gonna make me cut your throat and look for the words inside your neck.
Oh, God. Please. Let me go.
You're not leaving here alive, Nedich. But if you tell me what I want to know, I can make the end a little easier for you.
The blackout. We needed to keep Zerkezi safe after the blackout.
And what about the Walsh?
I don't know anything about the Walsh. You'll have to ask Shetland.
Shetland?
Yeah. She needed more data from Zerkezi after the blackouts. But we have everything we...
Shetland knows what you're up to.
Yeah, he's the boss. He gave the order to bring Zerkezi here.
Where is he now?
He's on his way here now, by helicopter.
Okay.
Finish it, or let me go.
Sounds like a confirmation as any that Shetland is crooked. There we go.
That's Nedich out of the picture, but we have a complication. There's a helicopter inbound. Shetland is aboard.
Doug. Why is he coming here?
Oh,
Either
shit.
he was coming to see what Nedich is up to, or our assumptions are wrong.
You still think Shetland's crooked?
I still don't know, and that's what bothers me. Find out what Shetland and Zerkezi are meeting about. Fisher, we're all ready in hot water. Try and keep it quiet.
No, there's not exactly any real cover.
Get out here right now! Stay calm. Stay calm. This is what you're trained for. I'll find him, damn it.
That's what he says. One second.
Wasn't he just here?
Alright, sorry about that. Okay, now they're gone. There's a med kit back there. I'm gonna take that. I am on a sliver right now, and the last thing I need is to get shot. There we go. I think you should take another one for the road.
That's the right dose.
Just the right dose, he says. Okay. Which way you going? Going to the door? Going to the door. There we go. Hey there, friend.
Tell me everything you know and you won't die.
Ow! Okay, what do you want to know?
I don't want to limit your options. Just spill it.
Nedich! He's protecting this guy, Sir Casey, some kind of computer genius.
I know that already.
Shetland! Shetland is on his way here.
Why?
I'm not sure. Nedich and Shetland, it's between them.
Are Shetland and Nedich in this together? Or is Nedich acting alone?
I don't know. Nedich is nuts. Who knows what he's capable of? Talk to Nedich if you want to know more.
I mean, I already did. He is currently dead in a bathtub right now. He did not die pretty either. There was another guy, but I don't see him. Eh. There we go. Let's reload that.
Something set the sprinklers off.
No way, really? How did that happen? Maybe this time you won't be an asshole and just walk right into me.
All clear.
What? All clear? What? I'm so confused.
Sprinklers have come on.
Yeah. No. Are we gonna investigate it now?
Nothing here. Never hurts to check.
You are confusing, my guy.
I don't know what you're up to, but you better come out of there.
Will come when I do that. There we go. Come here, buddy. Take a walk with me. There we go. Just leave you next to the dirt. The fertilizer shouldn't mind.
Here we observe the North American tree slug in its natural habitat. This voracious detrivore is considered by many to be simply a snail without a shell. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Man, I could go for a pizza right now. I don't know why, I just have a...
Shit! What was that?
I don't know. What do you think it was? How about you? What did you think it was? It was nothing. That's the answer. Alright. Where was I? Oh, yes. Pizza. I have a sudden hankering for a pizza.
And there are many more kinds of slugs.
That's half of Otomo's microphone, Sam.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes peeled for the rest.
As riveting as that television is, I think it's distracting. Wouldn't want them to get up prematurely. Definitely not. No microphones here. Okay. I don't know how you saw me. I forget that civilians have this tendency to where they're able to see you regardless of where your brightness is. It's kind of crazy. There we go.
There.
You know, this game is great, but there are some janks to this. Then again, Splinter Cell's always been a bit of a janky series. Alright, there goes that guy. Wait, where's he going? Oh, okay. See ya.
What the?
Who saw me? Maybe it's someone who heard me. I was kind of standing when I was moving. Oh yeah, you can actually hear my footsteps a little bit.
What's going on with the lights here?
That's not what I wanted.
A trap? Well, nice try, mister. We'll see how smart. Nothing here. I'm sure there's nothing here.
What an asshole.
Nothing. Better that way.
I couldn't agree more. Except I have to deal with you. Or else there won't be nothing. There will always be something. Damn, one of those stairs quick. Nothing here. Will he come down these stairs?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? Oh boy, they're gonna take their time to get down here, aren't they? What do I have? Smoke grenades? That's not gonna help me. Just casually walk this way.
Forget it. I
don't want to find anything anyway.
Up they go. Coming down? Okay. I certainly won't stop you.
I saw something there.
You guys are so inconsistent sometimes. Let's see. You brought a friend with you? At least the AI in this game is a little smarter than most AI in some others. There we go. I had to do it. I had to put them down. Like old Yeller. They were just becoming too inconvenient for me. Alright. Civilians? Maybe?
Fisher, satellite imaging shows you're nearing some kind of tea house.
Zarkazi's inside?
That's our best guess. Gather as much info as you can before making your move. We might only get one shot at this.
We shall see. Okay, any more microphone-related issues around here before I move on? Real quick. Oh, okay. Small areas, it's easy to backtrack. Alright. Through the crawl space.
Yes, Douglas?
What?
The Koreans, they couldn't have. Douglas, I need to know the truth.
The truth. Did Oppenheimer know the truth? What about Roosevelt? Abe, truth is what we need it to be. And the truth is, we did the right thing.
What do you mean?
Proof of concept worked. It was ugly, sure, but it's over now.
You mean there will be peace?
Well, peace isn't something that just happens, Abe. It has to be enforced, just like in the old days. You know, sheriff wears a shield, sure, but he also wears a gun.
Gun?
That's right.
Oh my God.
And we can't have that gun falling into the wrong hands, can we now, Abe?
The fuck?
What are you... No!
My God, Fisher! Don't let Shutlin escape!
Is he a target?
He's the target!
I mean, I'll try and stop him. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything. I know how this works. I know how this goes. Let me go over here. You escape through the crawl space. Like a real boss. Yeah.
Damn it, he's gone. There was no way you could have stopped him. Complete the rest of the mission. I'll see if we can track him.
That's all your primary objectives, Fisher. We can extract you at any time.
All right.
Great.
Better.
All right. And where am I extracting again? Same place as before? I leave the way I come in? I guess so. All right. Yep. Time to extract. Sweet. Okay. Eliminate. Abduct. Alright. Success rating was 55. Yeah. Oh. Alrighty. That was the Hokkaido mission. That was probably my favorite mission. Outside of, let's see. Seoul is kind of fun to infiltrate now and again, because there's a lot of unique ways you can infiltrate it, but I think that Hokkaido is definitely one of my favorites out of this game. I think that one of the places that I tend to always like doing more is the missions in Pandora tomorrow. All the missions in that one are actually just straight up fun.
Today, Ambassador Long Dan announced Chinese support for the North Korean claim that they did not intentionally
There's
launch
the
the
train
missile
mission in that one, but I'll
We
wait
are
on that.
monitoring these developments while continuing to seek a peaceful resolution. Make no mistake, the Chinese People's Republic will employ all means at our disposal to protect our interests in the Asian subcontinent.
Our intelligence estimates that the current number of Korean troops massed at the border runs as high as 200,000 men. Monty?
Montgomery Lewis, The Times. Do we know what the possible North Korean strategy will be if diplomatic efforts fail?
We've known for decades that the NKA would move to capture Seoul as quickly as possible, regardless of the cost. That is how our defenses are structured. But with the capital less than 40 miles from the border, and well within artillery range of the big guns, it is clear that war would be catastrophic in terms of damage done and lives lost.
Fisher, I know you think the shortest distance to solving this problem is to go after Shetland. You might be right. Unfortunately, the diplomatic situation surrounding the Walsh incident is not softening.
No, I imagine not.
24 hours from open war on the Korean peninsula. We've located the battery that launched the missile against the Walsh. If there is any credence to the North Korean claim that the launch was unintentional, we need to prove it, and fast.
I've been reverse engineering the data you recovered from Zerkezi's computer in New York. Zerkezi's algorithm is an advanced extrapolation of the mass kernels made infinitely more complex by recursion through Dvorak. I think that if you can access the BIOS memory of the missile launchers at the battery, I should be able to ID a fingerprint that the algorithm would have left on the system.
You'll be doing a halo insertion into a forest 2 clicks east of the battery. You'll enter the battery's secure perimeter and infiltrate via the main air shaft. The battery itself has been around since World War II, but intelligence and satellite imaging show it's been retrofitted several times since then. We have some limited mapping data. We don't know what you'll find.
I mean, this is in North Korea, right?
The USS Ronald Reagan has assumed CNC duties for the battle group in the Yellow Sea. Our fleet is on red alert. In case of war, we are prepared to conduct precision sorties against high-value targets aimed at reducing North Korean coastal defenses for insertion behind their advancing front. If intelligence indicates that the Koreans are picking a fight, then it's a fight they'll get. Anyone in that battery, when the whistle blows, better find himself a tin hat and a Bible.
I don't think they believe in Christianity, sir.
Japanese ISDF has been instrumental in determining that the missile that sank the Walsh was indeed fired from this battery. You have the complete support of all branches of the Japanese Self-Defense Force in order to determine the rationale for this insane move by the Korean aggressors. We do not have the capability to strike the facility directly, but ISDF will use any means at our disposal to interfere with their capabilities in the event that our great American allies are forced to declare war.
Nice to know that they have our backs, at least. I have to say, when it comes to missions in Splinter Cell, I like Pandora Tomorrow's mission variety because it has a lot of different locales and places. You even get to meet Shetland before you actually encounter him in this game, and in that game, he's framed more so as like a partner, kind of like what's the other guy's name in Conviction? He kind of shows up to kind of help Sam. I believe his name. What was his name? Vinny? I don't remember. He shows up to help Sam midway through the story because Sam needs him to help him find his daughter, among other things, find out who's behind the whole third echelon going, like plotting against America, going rogue, among other things. It's these games are actually really great. Like there's a lot of different missions and story mission related segments that add a lot of different sort of unique twists to the gameplay. Conviction in particular allows you for the one time to actually kind of wander through an actual location for a bit before you start stealthing, but you still kind of have to start stealthing at the latter half of it once you meet the friend of his for meeting. I'm trying to remember the context, but after they meet, then he hands you the 5.7 pistol, and then you're just go to town on the enemies who try to arrest you. I'm sure they were third echelon mercs or something. Don't remember. But it's these games have a lot of interesting sort of situations, missions. I like the missions in Pandora Tomorrow because there are plenty of instances where you are going through either a jungle locale. You'll go through a jungle locale in one mission to try to infiltrate an embassy overtaken by terrorists, to then try to infiltrate, kind of move through a speeding bullet train and not get spotted throughout the entire course of that. The other thing that I liked about Pandora Tomorrow's missions is just the locations always feel unique from one another, and it's kind of important given that all the locations are unique, but the mission variety in these games are usually kind of hit or miss in the later games. Like, I like Conviction's story, but I don't like the gameplay too much. It's a little too action focused, but I do appreciate some of the more combat oriented aspects of it that kind of leans itself to be a more of a fun experience while still maintaining some level of discretion and stealth. It's just more cover shooter mechanics. The real charm of that game is just the story. But Blacklist kind of ups the ante with both the story and the gameplay. They really fine-tuned it in that one. They also give you a second playable character, which kind of helps with co-op. Conviction also had co-op. This game actually has co-op now that I think about it. It's just that I have yet to really delve in. I never use the co-op anymore because the servers probably no longer exist. I have no idea. I'm sure they don't. But yeah, the co-op missions in this game were actually kind of fun. You actually get to talk to some of the operatives from the co-op segments as Sam Fisher, and as well as vice versa. Like, the missions kind of intersect at one point in the story, which is kind of nice. There is some consistency in that. Anyways, enough of my rambling for now. Oh, it's doing it again. I think the shaders broke again.
It's starting to look like war.
It's just something about maybe the drivers don't really work for it. Like, I tried playing Republic Commando on this computer at one point, and Star Wars Republic Commando does not work on my PC for some reason. I don't know why. It might just have something to do with how it how this, I guess, how the PC might compile data as well as shaders, or maybe it might just something to do with graphics. I have no idea. I would like to figure it out, but nothing that I've researched on it really solves that issue. Otherwise, if I could, I would absolutely love to do a series on it, too. Republic Commando's actually got a nice story, but it's got one of those kind of, like, action, sort of, like, you know, mission-to-mission type of, like, stories. It's very much there for the purpose of being serviceable.
Fisher, I know you... Fisher, it's starting to look like war is unavoidable.
Alright, it fixed itself.
KCOS is asking all sources for current division-level intelligence.
So, besides stopping World War III, is there anything else I can do for you this evening?
The base commander should have up-to-date intel about NKA divisional strength down the Kaesong-Munsan approach.
I'll try to schedule an appointment with his secretary.
Fisher, since everyone is asking everyone for intel, I'd love to have a few chips at the big table.
What can I get you, Will?
Looks like this battery has repair and maintenance capability for mechanized warfare support. Any shipping or repair logs you can recover would be a big help.
I'll find what I can.
I noticed the mission was called Battery when I clicked on it, but I remember it being called Soul at one point. Did they change up the menu as well?
I will double check. But if you screw this up, I'm going to have to report you.
Am I just misremembering?
What was that?
Who knows? Hey there, buddy.
Tell me something useful, and I won't stuff your corpse inside one of these crates.
The door code to get to the offices is 1879.
What? That's it? No resistance, no whining.
You're the one with the knife.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, then.
I mean, fair enough.
Let me give you my wallet, too. Let me give you my wallet, too.
As nice as that would be, I don't think whatever currency you use in North Korea is going to really balance anywhere else. It could be used anywhere else, really. I don't think I can exchange it for anything either. All right. Okay. That guy seems to be sleeping. Oh, so is this guy.
And on the front lines, Allied forces continue their round-the-clock vigil of North Korean activity. It has long been known that the North Korean invasion strategy aims at a rapid and devastating push for the South Korean
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that guy from the side. I'm probably just going to have to hit him with an airfoil round. There we go. Alright, those two are down. Flashbang, nice. Flashbang through the door. I played too much Ready or Not.
What is going on with the lights here? Show yourself. I can hear you moving. Get down!
Oh, got too close.
We've got you! Just put the gun down!
There goes that guy. And there goes that guy. Trapdoor here. Computer. Outpost camera. Okay, let's try not to hit the wrong... Oh, that was easy. Bane, I was looking through the small arms munitions delivery in the warehouse, and it looks like you ordered NATO 5.56s. I didn't think that was possible, but regardless, we have no weapons that fire it. What are we going to do with it? Oh, sounds like extra ammo for me. My camera keeps having a seizure. I mean, are these North Korean outposts look as grungy as this one does? Well, no.
Good work, Fisher. Looks like they track shipping and repair through 4 separate departments.
Gotta love military bureaucracy.
See if you can get the logs from the other 3.
Now serving number 67.
Okay. I guess I'll try turning this one on and see what's in there. Probably doesn't matter. Yep, that's what I figured. Every time I turn on a computer in this game when I was a kid, there was nothing ever on these. Let's see, I basically backtracked a little bit. I hear a camera. Hi there. Okay. Camera? Spotted. No. Almost spotted him. Got it. Just in time. That's not what I wanted. There we go. You just sit tight. Anybody else around? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that thing really was out for a while. Could have ran laps around this place when that was happening. Let's see. Is that the ammo? No, it's not. They were talking about some ammo, and I don't see it. Might be somewhere else, I guess. Hey, a crawl space.
All right, well, that's our work done. Let the control room take over.
Who's in the control room?
How should I know?
So what? We're just going to leave the missile hanging there?
Orders. Deliver cargo to loading bay at facility 27-290. Nothing in there about working a bunch of cranes that we're not trained on.
Fair enough.
Okay. What to do here? Got one guy patrolling the area. I want to go up, but he's going to probably see me if I do that. Maybe. There we go. Security camera there. Gotta move this missile. There's the switch for it. That guy's coming back. Bet I could distract him real quick.
Did I just see something?
Oh, I thought I could, but guess not. Okay. This fucking guy. Let's see, he goes up to that door there. If I just throw this there. Oh, there's another guy there too.
Is someone moving around out there? Who? I don't know who. That's what.
Who knows?
How did this happen?
How did that happen? I'm surprised that camera isn't doing anything about it. Switch back to this real quick. That camera is not seeing them, or it's just dumb. Or just out of its range or something. Well, it's not setting off any alarms, so I think we're good. Okay. Gotta climb over the side. Bypass. There we go. Go. I like to move these bodies a little bit. Out of its range. And then cut.
What?
That's not what I wanted.
Damn it, Fisher, watch the alarms. We're on the very edge of World War III.
I mean, when I said that, I wasn't actually implying I was going to get caught, but I was going to say that I've had bodies get caught before when I thought they were safe and when they actually weren't. Oh, that would have been nice to know. Okay. And can we please grab this? There we go. You can't see nothing. don't see anything else around here. I'm gonna go under. What's this? Oh, I see. That shouldn't have opened. Oh, I see that. You see anything special there? There we go. Just relax right there for a bit. Alright, hook the wall, hook the wall. It's a lot of missiles. Oh. I hate those ones because you can never see where they're pointing. Well, he just kind of screwed off, didn't he? I don't like wandering guards.
We are the fierce and royal siblings of a great and tireless nation.
Shotgun shells? I don't think I have the attachment for it, though. Or do I?
Who's been messing with this?
I wonder who indeed.
What was that sound?
Okay. He one-tapped me with a pistol.
I was sure this was on.
Alright, there goes that guy. Just pick you up real quick. Complete darkness. Okay. Yeah, it just does that. Nothing else on these? Good. Can't access this.
We are the fierce and royal siblings of a great and tireless nation.
Who turned this?
You gonna show up? What are you doing? Oh, there he is. Grab you real quick before the camera sees it somehow. Not sure how the angles work on that thing.
Remember, every bullet is manufactured with extra vengeance. Destroy the enemy faithfully.
Okay. What? Is it not deactivated? Oh. That works.
Fisher, keep it quiet. We don't need to give the North Koreans an excuse.
If they're just going to throw protocol to the wind and leave the warhead case unlocked.
Even detonating them won't destroy the battery.
No, but it will make an awful big mess.
I hate cameras. They break all the standard conventions just as much as civilians do. Oh, stuck on something. There we go. Alright, let's see. I gotta get to the other warhead. See what's on this terminal real quick. Nice, forklift controls. Missile bay entrance camera. There we go. Command center camera? Yeah, I didn't need that. Alright, go grab this.
Good work, Fisher.
I'm uploading the arming sequence codes for Grim. Lambert, if worst comes to worst, and I'm still here.
You don't even need to say it, Sam.
Ah. Well, let's see here. They have security on the elevator as well. It certainly sounds janky. Could I get in there through this too? Or rather not just go directly up in the elevator. Oh yeah.
One of these days, I'm not gonna...
No one was weirded out by that? Not even a little bit? Alright.
What was that just
Must have been the wind. I think that guy just opened it. I think if I'm not careful, he's probably gonna come over here. Yay, nay? Just keep on walking.
Sir, we have finished our preliminary inspection of the West launcher.
And what is your report, Captain?
We did every test we could, sir.
And?
And, well, there was no malfunction, sir.
No malfunction? Curious. There is an $80 billion warship on the bottom of the sea, sunk by a missile that left this battery. The world is less than 12 hours from a war that will kill millions of people. And you're telling me that there was no malfunction?
We checked everything, sir. I assure you.
Well, Captain, the only two people in this building who could authorize that launch without approval are you and I. I know I did not do it, so if it wasn't a malfunction, I want you to run every test again. Then run whatever test the captain forgot until you find out what the hell happened with my missile. Sir! Yes, sir! Get out of my sight!
That seals it. The missile came from here, but they didn't launch it intentionally.
So that's a good thing. We can avoid a war.
Problem is that someone launched the missile intentionally.
Isn't that someone Doug Shetland using Zerkezi's algorithms?
That seems likely, but I still need to see if there's a Dvorak fingerprint on the BIOS of the launcher that fired the missile.
All right. Hug this wall. Slide on by. Okay. Leave them. Okay. I think I could just hack the other one from here, right? No. I need access to something else. Is it one of these? No. And there's no towers here, just a bunch of computer tables.
Is someone moving around up there?
I don't know. Feel like I get that a lot.
Nothing.
Nothing here. Hey there, buddy. Just gonna drag you over to this corner real quick. Nice. And he's down. Now the other guy. I think he's fine, as long as he doesn't get up. It looks like he doesn't get up, which is even better. So that dumbass doesn't miraculously see me. He is very prone to. Just wander on in. Can I hack the light switch? Of course not. That tower in the visible. Wait, is that it? No, maybe. No. Can't seem to. There we go. Message to subscriber at the server has been blocked by the administrator. Oh, interesting. I mean, that kind of figures. It's North Korea. Let's see here.
This thing is a mess. Shit! What was that?
Who knows? Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Run! Get out of here!
Damn it, Fisher, keep it under control. One more alarm and the whole base will be alerted.
Alright. So much for that.
Move it up!
There we go. Nothing else on this computer either. wonder what this guy was doing on this one. What about this one? Alright, none of these are gonna help me. Let's see. That's not what I wanted. We found on the BIOS. I'm assuming that's not in this area then. Can you not do that? Thank you. Oh, that's a waste of time. No? How about all the way down? This just leads to here. Is this way open yet? Might be the other direction too, but we'll see. Yep. It doesn't look like there's anything over here.
A noise? Nah, just getting jumpy, I guess.
Okay. Nice sunset in the distance. Not sure what I'm walking into here. See a guy, but that's about it. He's not looking in my direction, so...
We've got an intruder.
You may be right.
Hey, look!
Okay. Hi there, buddy. There we go. Let's open up this for the BIOS.
Alright, that opened the casing. You can access the motherboard on the launcher itself and recover any routing data from the BIOS.
Good work, Sam. One more shipping log to go and we'll have an accurate picture of their mechanized capabilities in the region.
I'll find it.
Reminder to all personnel. Food and water rationing in effect until further notice.
Good work, Sam. I'm scanning the BIOS now. Yeah, that's a Dvorak fingerprint.
Where did it come from? Hokkaido? The displaced officers?
Seoul.
What? As in South Korea?
Ah.
Are you telling me the U.S. just got drawn into a war protecting the people that sank the Walsh?
I can't trace it back farther than Seoul.
What do I do?
Sweet Jesus, Fisher. The NKA just committed. They're coming across the DMZ. We're at war.
Why? We just found proof they didn't launch the missile.
Good Lord, speaking of missile launches, that battery just lit up like a smoker getting off an airplane.
They're not targeting our ships, are they?
Active radar is up. It looks like a launch is imminent. Fisher, you need to abort that missile.
You got it, boss.
Where is it? Probably on the other side, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh. Blaring, 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 blaring. Oh boy, I hear guys. Where are they? Windows are not helping me. Oh, there he is. Come on in.
Damn it! What was that?
The water's fine. There we go. Okay. Nobody else? Nothing? Good. Well, we're a little late to stop that one.
Black hell! You're too late.
The warhead won't arm until it's a few hundred meters from its target. If I can dig up the abort codes.
Good thinking. Check launch control directly under the platform.
I'm on my way.
Make it fast, Fisher. Flight time on that missile is 3 minutes.
20 kilometers. Confirm.
Primary target is on scope. All green. Set to track 1 through 12.
And there's the timer.
12. Confirm.
Engagement interface is online. Target tracking active.
Check. There's something going on out there. Doesn't sound like anything worth worrying about. Yeah, but even so. What the hell was that? Looks like we've got trouble. Forget it. I don't want to find anything. Holy crap! Got it!
Damn it, Fisher, you just put the whole base on alert. Should I
That's
inform the Joint
fine.
Chiefs that we're opening the second front in the war? Complete your primaries and get out of there.
I mean, they technically just launched a missile, so I have every right to start firing. There we go. Yeah, of course. All right, let's see here. Let's get this, not this. Where is it?
Now that we have the abort codes, you need to bypass the override circuits from the missile control room.
So, where's that? That? No. Here? Where am I going? Where is that? Ah. Oh, I see it. I gotta sprint. Only got a minute. Okay. Is this it? For God's sake, which one is it? There we go.
Missile aborted. Make your way to extraction.
Alright. Jesus. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Yeah, time to get the hell out of here. So there was a mission called Soul, it just wasn't this one. Alright. Success rating was 40%. Yeah, that seems fair. These missions get a lot tougher as it goes. That's good. Though I gotta say, some of the jank in the game kind of gets in the way of the success rating, but it's certainly fun to go at your own pace. I try to go a little bit faster because I don't want to get stuck on one area for too long, but them's the ropes. Righty-o. Let's see. We're hitting almost the 8-hour mark. It's a little early, but I think I will go ahead and just cut it maybe here. This has been fun. I had a couple of people watching just a second ago. I only have one now, but whoever that is, thank you for watching. Thank all of you and anyone who else might be watching this in the future for watching as well. I hope to maybe see you all later. I'm going to be doing some more... I'm going to be reacting to some more videos. Hopefully it's going to be the Horus Rising. It's going to be the first thing I'm going to react to, I believe. It should be anyways, because I'm very excited about that one. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to go ahead and just leave it there. It's been a bash. Yeah, I was expecting to have a bit more to talk about when I was playing this game, but I was so focused on the stealth that I just kind of got sidetracked. I guess that's kind of to be expected. But anyways, yep, I'll just leave it right there. And then I'm going to be going to see you all later. Hope you all have a pleasant rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye-bye. It's been a more relaxed stream than I was expecting it to be.